Most people know the job search is broken. The endless applications, the ghosting, the soul-crushing silence. But one person decided to engineer their way out of it, using Claude Code to evaluate over 740 job listings systematically, landing ahead of applied AI role in the process. Then they open-sourced the entire system for everyone. The default job search strategy is a volume game. Send 200 applications, hope something sticks, and wonder why you feel demoralized 2 weeks in. This approach treats a deeply personal, high-stakes decision like a lottery ticket. The problem isn't effort. It's that effort is being spent on the wrong layer of the problem entirely. The Career Ops tool was deliberately built to refuse recommendations on any role scoring below a 4.0 out of 5. That single design decision changes everything. Instead of expanding the funnel, it aggressively narrows it. It evaluates your CV against job descriptions using actual semantic reasoning, not keyword matching, identifying genuine alignment versus surface-level overlap. The deeper insight here goes far beyond job hunting. Every messy human process, vendor selection, customer qualification, hiring itself, has an underlying structure that most people never make explicit. There are signals, filters, and criteria that separate good fits from bad ones. When you surface those criteria and build a pipeline around them, you stop feeling your way through chaos and start operating with clarity. One of the most underappreciated features of Career Ops is its story bank, a growing repository of star-format interview answers that compounds in value with every evaluation you run. Most job seekers reinvent their narratives from scratch for every application. This system builds institutional memory about your own career, making you sharper and more prepared the longer you use it. Across every domain where people are building seriously with large language models, the same pattern emerges. The best builders aren't chasing flashy demos or novelty use cases. They're identifying places where genuine human judgment is currently buried under repetitive, low-value grunt work, and they're pulling that judgment to the surface. That's the real unlock, and Career Ops is a textbook example of it. Most people mistake luck for a strategy. They intuitively filter opportunities, but never write down what good actually looks like. When you force yourself to make criteria explicit, what salary, what culture, what growth trajectory, what role scope, you can delegate the sorting to automation and reserve your real cognitive energy for the handful of roles that genuinely matter. This isn't a productivity hack, it's just disciplined thinking. The decision to open source Career Ops transforms a personal productivity tool into a collective insight. Reading how this system was architected reveals a mental model for tackling any unstructured life process with engineering rigor. Whether you're job hunting or not, the repository is worth studying, not for the code alone, but for the underlying philosophy of turning ambiguous human challenges into structured, improvable systems.